The fans returned to sumo yesterday, and we return today to find the taiko drumming moved from a wet and windy tower for safety reasons. May the 13th is also 1 year since the tragic loss of comic sumo exponent Shobushi. My Day 5 focus will therefore be on his Takadagawa stablemates and their indomitable coach, still leading sessions on the stable dohyo at 54. "We still think of him as with us," Coach told Nikkan Sports, "and we don't want him to see embarrassing sumo." The 5 stablemates I saw hardly let him down. First, plenty of heart shown by Man Mountain Akinoyama in this Division 4 bout with teenage starlet Shimoyama. A nice multi-pronged attack sees the arm block, push down, and pull down all deployed, before pinpoint thrusts set up the final move. A speedy inside left, the cue for a 214 kilo crush. The very next match saw his colleague, Ono-jo, who gave us some epics last summer, tear into half-Filipino grappler Maikeru. But his right forearm smash was dodged, leaving him to defend 2 inside arms, only one of which could be fended off. Division 3 saw 17-year-old Riki Otsuji, sliding into his taxi here, seek a return to winning ways after Day 4 defeat. He was fighting Tennozan, 10 years his senior. These losses are the hardest to take. Otsuji's arm touching down first by a fraction, as Tennozan, well beaten for power, simply jumps in desperation. But the teenager's downfall was actually sealed here, when he tried to track the sideward movement and basically stubbed his toe. 2 months ago, his colleague Hakuyozan beat Uda and others to the 2nd Division crown by a single point, just 6 days after Uda had defaulted to him. Now the two are battling for a spot in Division 1, Hakuyozan for the first time. The honours had been shared in their 2 most recent fights. Here's what happened today. And Hakuyozan's swinging right simply drifted over Uda's darting head, giving up the leg and the bout. This amazingly came on the day which saw diving and welding work conducted right behind Hakuyozan's stable. Uda, as usual, found the brighter spark of inspiration. "Rather than trying to receive, I was matching my movements to his," Hakuyozan said. "I couldn't win for Shobushi, but we all believe his spirit is watching over us, and we've just got to give our all." The first half of Division 1 saw Coach Takadagawa take the chief judge's seat and preside over 10 bouts, the 9th including his highest-ranked student, Kagayaki. He'd won both his previous matches with Tsurugisho, and a routine attack was finished with a glancing pull-down on a slipping and sliding foe. "Not bad," said Kagayaki. "I feel I was composed up there." "Has it already been a year since Shobushi left?" "I certainly didn't want to lose today. He was like a little brother to me." And more so, of course, to Ryuden, who is sadly not competing due to alleged infringement of virus prevention rules. How he would have loved to have fought and won today. This month marks 39 years since Coach Takadagawa debuted on the rankings chart, and 18 years since he retired. May has generally been good to him, bringing many of his career highlights. And yet now, it's a month he can barely face. "The kid and I went through so much together," he said. "You can't ask me to summarize." And well might his words dry up. For May had been good to Shobushi too, bringing 2 of his best winning runs. May 13th was supposed to be his happy date. He won 5 of his 7 bouts on it. Yet it was also the date which cruelly took him. 13 years to the morning since, as a mere boy filled with sumo dreams, he'd fought and won his first official bout. Hence today becomes a day of tribute. Thankfully, some of Shobushi's comedy has been preserved online for the fans of the future. And to that, I will add my own footage, brief as it may be, shot without a thought in 2018, when I viewed him as a healthy young wrestler who I'd have dozens more chances to meet. It was great he was there. We wish he were here.